Ever wondered how to make the perfect butter chicken at home? Well, today is your lucky day. Butter chicken, a beloved dish from India, is known for its rich, creamy texture and mouth-watering flavors. It's a symphony of spices, tender chicken, and velvety tomato-based sauce, all coming together to create a culinary masterpiece. So buckle up, fellow food enthusiasts. Get ready to unleash your inner chef as we dive into the ultimate butter chicken recipe. Before we dive in, take a look at the star players in our butter chicken masterpiece. First up, our main ingredient, boneless chicken pieces, weighing in at around 500 grams. These will give us a tender, melt-in-your-mouth experience that makes this dish so irresistible. Next, we have our secret weapon, 1 cup of yogurt. It's going to provide a creamy texture and a hint of tanginess that balances the rich flavors. 4 fresh chopped tomatoes will elevate the flavor of our sauce, while half a cup of cream will give our butter chicken that luxurious velvety finish. Of course, it's not butter chicken without butter. We're using 4 tablespoons of it. We also have 2 finely chopped onions, which are the backbone of our savory sauce. To pack an aromatic punch, we've got 4 cloves of minced garlic and a 1-inch piece of grated ginger. These 2 ingredients together add warmth and depth to our dish. Now let's talk spices. We're using 2 teaspoons of garam masala, a blend of aromatic spices that give our butter chicken that authentic Indian touch. We also have 1 teaspoon each of cumin and coriander powder to enhance the earthy flavors and bring in a burst of freshness. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder brings vibrant color and a hint of mild bitterness. And half a teaspoon of red chili powder provides a kick. Adjust according to your spice preference. 1 tablespoon of kasuri methi, which is crushed dried fenugreek leaves, will give our dish a unique, slightly bitter flavor. And finally, salt to taste. Remember, it's all about seasoning it just right. Now that we've met our ingredients, it's time to start crafting our butter chicken masterpiece. First, we'll start by marinating the chicken. This step is pivotal to infuse our chicken with the robust flavors of ginger, garlic, salt, and a pinch of red chili powder. To begin, take the boneless chicken pieces and place them in a bowl. Then, add in a generous dollop of yogurt. This not only tenderizes the chicken, but also adds a creamy texture and a hint of tanginess to our dish. Next, toss in the minced garlic and grated ginger, adding a warm aromatic punch. Sprinkle in some salt and a dash of red chili powder for that extra kick. Now mix everything together until the chicken is well coated in this flavorful blend. Once done, let it sit for at least 30 minutes. This will allow the chicken to absorb all those wonderful flavors, making it juicy and tender. Once we've marinated the chicken, we'll set it aside and move on to cooking it. Now, let's cook our marinated chicken to golden perfection. The magic begins in a heated pan where we melt some butter. Can you smell the richness already? It's time to introduce our marinated chicken to the pan. Listen to that sizzle. That's the sound of flavor developing. We're going to let each piece cook until it's beautifully golden brown on all sides. This isn't just about cooking the chicken, it's about layering flavors. As the chicken cooks, it leaves behind little bits of flavor in the pan that will later mingle with our sauce. Once our chicken is perfectly cooked, we'll set it aside for now. It's been a star performer, but it's time for the other ingredients to take the stage. With our chicken cooked and set aside, we can now start preparing the sauce. But don't worry, our chicken will be back for the grand finale. The base of our butter chicken is a rich, flavorful sauce. The sauce is where all the magic happens. It's a symphony of flavors that truly makes our butter chicken a culinary masterpiece. To start, we'll use the same pan where we cooked our chicken. This way, we can take advantage of those delicious crispy bits left on the bottom. Add a generous dollop of butter into the pan. As it melts, it will start to mingle with the chicken juices, creating a base that's packed with flavor. Next, we'll add our finely chopped onions. The onions are the backbone of our sauce, providing a savory depth that will anchor all the other flavors. Cook them until they turn a beautiful golden brown. This caramelization process will unlock their sweetness, adding another layer of complexity to our sauce. Now it's time to introduce our aromatic duo, garlic and ginger. These 2 ingredients are the heart and soul of Indian cooking. They'll infuse our sauce with a warm, aromatic punch that's simply irresistible. Sauté them along with the onions until their fragrances fill your kitchen. Once our aromatics are nicely sautéed, we'll throw in our chopped tomatoes. The tomatoes will lend a lovely tanginess to our sauce, cutting through the richness and balancing out the flavors. Cook them until they soften and start to break down, creating a thick, chunky mixture. At this point, we'll let our mixture cool slightly before moving on to the next step. This is important because we're going to blend it into a smooth sauce. By allowing it to cool, we ensure the safety of our blender and ourselves. Once it's cool enough, transfer the mixture into a blender and blend until smooth. The result should be a rich, velvety sauce that's bursting with flavor. This is the heart of our butter chicken, a sauce that's as delicious as it is beautiful. With our sauce prepared, it's time to spice it up. But that's a story for the next scene. Hang tight. Our butter chicken masterpiece is just a few steps away from completion. It's time to bring our sauce to life with a blend of aromatic spices. Start by introducing garam masala, the heart of Indian cuisine. This complex spice blend will be the backbone of our dish, offering a medley of flavors, sweet, spicy, and earthy all at once. Next, add a sprinkle of cumin powder to enhance the earthy undertones in our sauce. Coriander powder is next on the list, ready to bring a burst of freshness and balance the heartiness of our dish. Now let's not forget the turmeric, our golden touch for color and a hint of bitterness. And finally, adjust the heat with red chili powder to your liking. Remember, this is your culinary masterpiece, so feel free to tweak the spice levels to suit your palate. Once all the spices are in, cook the mixture until the oil separates, releasing those aromatic spices into the sauce. Now that our sauce is spiced up, we'll blend it to perfection. Now, we're in the final stages of our butter chicken creation. This is where all our hard work starts to pay off, and our dish begins to take its final delicious form. First, we'll take our cooled sauce and transfer it to a blender. We want to blend it until it's perfectly smooth, as this will give our butter chicken that luxurious, velvety texture we're aiming for. Once we've achieved the right consistency, we'll return the sauce to the pan. Now, it's time to add the cream. The cream will bring a richness to the dish, balancing out the spices and adding a smooth, indulgent touch. Make sure to bring the sauce to a gentle simmer. This is important as it allows the cream and the sauce to blend together, creating a harmonious, flavor-packed base for our butter chicken. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to add the cooked chicken to the sauce. Stir it through, making sure every piece is generously coated. Let it simmer, allowing the chicken to soak up all those incredible flavors. This is the time when the magic really happens. As the chicken simmers in the sauce, it absorbs all the wonderful flavors we've built up, resulting in a dish that's deeply satisfying and packed with layers of taste. And there you have it, the ultimate butter chicken. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and savor every bite. After all, you've earned it. Look at that! Creamy, flavorful, and sure to impress your taste buds. We've journeyed through each step, from marinating the chicken in a delightful blend of spices and yogurt to creating a rich aromatic sauce with the perfect balance of earthy and fresh flavors. We've seen how the chicken is cooked to golden perfection and how it's then simmered in the sauce, soaking up all those delicious flavors. This is not just a recipe, it's a symphony of flavors and textures that unfold with every bite. Whether you're a seasoned cook or a beginner, this butter chicken recipe is something you can master at home, and the result is truly rewarding. Go ahead, don your apron and unleash your inner chef. Don't forget to share your culinary masterpiece with us. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, happy cooking, foodies!